Okay, garden update time. I'm actually doing a lot of work today I'm very excited about. Got a few seeds sprouting here that I'm trying to start, and so far this is a pumpkin tree, and I hope it'll get big. And the gourds on this side are doing great. My pigeons are loose. I overfed them in there. They don't want to go in, so they're not going to go in till this evening, so I just left the landing board open. We'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, so this is the main thing. I'm draining the pond right now. And I think once a year this type of maintenance needs, I think all ponds, big or small, have to be drained and cleaned, and chickens love bubbling water for some reason. They're so funny about that. And there's my pigeon loft. So the pigeons are loose right now, flying around like crazy. And I gotta clean this out, and I saw some nice lily pads at Lowe's I want to get and put in here, and some miniature cattails and maybe a few other things. I gotta clean out all the rocks, so it's a lot of work ahead. And I found that last year's banana plant is doing well. It was getting lily pads were coming out, so I had to take that out so it doesn't get sucked out. And these are all the from the filter. Those are the bio balls. I'm gonna just restart everything. I washed the filter here, and there's the little fountain pump motor I use for that, and it was attached to this fish, but I have to get a new hose for him, and I don't know. I don't think it's strong enough for the amount of water I need it to circulate. So I'm gonna have to get maybe a bigger pump, but something that doesn't shoot the water all the way out of the pond. It's difficult with a small 30-gallon pond. Please go in the loft. If he won't. No, he's not gonna go in. Bad pigeon. Okay, here we are again. It's March 22nd, 2011, the following day, and I'm still doing work on the pond and everything. But I have my list with me, and I can tell you what some of these gourds are. The first thing you'll notice is that I have this cage around the plants now, and that's because I've been having a squirrel problem, and it was really upset because the squirrel came in and dug up this particular pot and ripped out 2 of the big gourds that were in here. I was pretty mad about that. But I replanted the seeds, and hopefully this will deter him and keep him out, little jerk. So, we've got the one thing that's up right now is a swan gourd. In this pot we've got, let's see, a cannonball, pointed cannonball, which is supposed to be a perfectly round little gourd. And the big one there, oh, I'm very excited about that. That's a loofah. I hope that will make it, and I can get fruits out of it, and it'll get huge, giant loofah. Okay, this one is the edible snake gourd. Not the hard-shelled one, but Trichosanthes genus. Not sure of the species. I have to look it up. I'll probably post a subtitle. But that one's getting big and doing really nice too. Here we've got long loofah, which is the big one. It came up first, and a winter melon. Venice Hiskey. I remember. I have to write it down. And this, I'm very glad about. That little guy right there. That's an oppo gourd, which is a Chinese, it's a really skinny gourd. You can eat them when they're young, and you can also let them harden up to get the shell out of them. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to be doing, maybe today it's getting kind of hot, I'll wait for this evening, is I changed out the 1x2s for 2x4s. So this is a 1x2. This is really too weak. And if I'm gonna have big things on here like zuccas and winter melons, it needs to be a lot stronger. So this, like when I shake this, I can't, it's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna replace those, replace all of these. I'll probably do that today because these little, not good. Alright. And head back over here. I took all the rocks out of the pond and washed them and cleaned them, got all the junk out of them. Here are the banana lilies, which is going to do really, really well. They got really long, healthy roots. These are always so loud. This is actually called a Pebble Beach mix, and I got this from several bags from Petco. Very, very good mix. I've been very happy with. And let's see. This is the pump for the other fountain. But the pond is much cleaner now. Got almost all the rocks. So I'll put that back in and get to see the difference. Okay, so here's the pond all cleaned out. I just need to buy a pump and add the filter. It's not ready for fish yet because I have to put the chemicals in the water to get rid of the chlorines, chloramides, and all that good fun stuff. But I got the 2 plants in there. Kind of hard to tell because they're functioning, but that's the lilypad. And on that little shelf next to that rock is the cattail, which is not very secure. I'm probably going to have to put it weighed down with stones in a pot or think of something, because these shelves never work. Whatever I put there always falls over. And let's see if I can get a better shadow. Oh, there's kind of, okay. The 2 little banana plants that are doing really well are in there. Oh, here's a better shadow. Now you can see everything. And that's it for this update.